It has been an honor to be president of the Associated Students of Central Washington University this past year. The goal of your student government this year was to answer the question, what does it mean to be a Wildcat? We accomplished this by creating and establishing traditions at our school. For example, we worked with the City of Ellensburg to rename the old D Street to Wildcat Way. We made it simpler for students to create clubs on campus through the new online recognition program. We made sure students were represented on key university governing committees, like Services and Activities Fee Committee and Student Academic Senate, otherwise known as SAS, to represent their academic department. We engaged a record number of students in Vote Week, Fred Meyer Night, and Wellington's Wildfire. We promoted the new competition called Touch a Truck for clubs on campus through Club Fair. We stood up to sexual violence by asking several hundred students to take a pledge against sexual violence in all of its forms. We improved the student club experience by providing new training for their advisors. And we reached out to the students at all CWU satellite campuses using distance education technologies and establishing the ASCWU satellite liaison position. We made sure students are only charged fees that are absolutely necessary and well informed upon those fees. Within the scope of physical change, our goal this year was to bring a Veterans Memorial to campus. We wanted to honor military service for all of our student veterans and their families, and students in Army ROTC and Air Force ROTC programs. In December 2015, we instituted the Veterans Memorial Task Force, which includes campus and community constituents. The memorial project will be realized next year, but we have created a solid foundation for that to happen, hoping to erect a memorial by the International Flag Plaza east of the library. Not all change is physical, and some of the most important change is experiential, really looking at the different experiences of the diverse student population here at Central. A great deal of work has been done with this, but there is always more to do. Student government has partnered with Dining Services, the Alumni Association, Residence Life, Housing, and the City of Ellensburg to ask students, what do you want to see out of your experience here, and how can we improve the efficacy of your student government? It is your duty as a student at this institution to engage with those questions and make a difference here at Central. We've appreciated so many students engaging in this work and sharing their ideas and concerns for what their school should become. Examples of this are Lobby Day, when around 50 students traveled to Olympia to advocate for affordable public higher education. At Pride Week, when students allied together to raise the rainbow LGBTQIA+ flag above Barge Hall and celebrated inclusivity on our campus. For Project Semicolon, when students came together to support the importance of mental health and diminishing the stigmas around mental illness. And there were so many other events where students showed their passion, including the 100th anniversary of ROTC, the Student of Color Conference, the Class Ring Ceremony, the 10th anniversary of the CIRC, Student Appreciation Week, ASCWU Spring Concert Series, Passport Day, and the newly formed 2016-17 ASCWU elections. Students have also been a key part in shaping public transportation in Ellensburg. In our collaboration with the City of Ellensburg and the Public Transit Advisory Committee, we helped establish a transit benefit district within the community that will work to expand the West Ellensburg and improve Central Transit's efficiency and sustainability. In terms of institutional change, student government wants to make sure that the inclusive nature of Central is instilled into every aspect of Wildcat culture. We have centered on creating a welcoming home for all kinds of people, inviting people of different color, sexual identification, ethnicity, cultural backgrounds, passions, political views, and ability to Central. One of the biggest goals we had for making Central the place for this student change is to host the inaugural Student Governance Summit, where every year Central will host a conference with all the student governance in Washington State, whether that's public, private, or community colleges, to meet and discuss a topic of concern and make a pact to solve that particular issue as a collective whole of students. This year we started the first conference around the theme of creating an environment of diversity and inclusivity. It is with great nostalgia and sadness that we wrap up this year. But along with the class of 2016, I'm excited for what the future holds. Next year is Central's 125th birthday, so we launched a new program that will give every student the 1891 Traditions booklet. This booklet explains the bucket list traditions that every Wildcat should accomplish before graduating. Within the 91 total traditions, if a student alum accomplishes 72 of these 91, then they are considered a tradition keeper, and they will be given a medal signifying their accomplishment. This entire project would not have been possible without the collaboration between the Alumni Association, new student programs, and ASCWU student government. Next year's executive board will be a fantastic cohort of individuals focused on the common goal of serving the needs of students. And I encourage everyone to give them a run for their money and go ask them what they can do for you, or give them ideas for how to improve this school. Thank you, Central, for a great year of growth and opportunity to serve you in your student government. I can speak on behalf of the entire board and say that this year has been a roller coaster, but one we can say was conquered together. Here's to a productive next year, and best luck, class of 2016. Go Wildcats!